Hey folks, welcome. We're playing Abathur today. Got my pajama skin on, ready to go. Just jump right into it.
Logical decision.
Oh, well, thank you. It was a logical decision. Yeah. Alright, made it in the game finally.
Hello again.
Oh, hello, Deckard Cain.
Been treating you?
So, we're in Blackheart's Bay, which isn't the best map for Abathur, but we do have a Lyric in our team. His team's Tassadar, Lili, Lyric, Nazeeba, myself versus Brightwing, Kalthos, Raynor, Diablo, and Sylvanas. None of the enemies pose a significant threat to me personally, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. I think my biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Winning condition. The biggest winning condition is getting on Lyric and making sure to support him very well, because he's the only character that ought to be in melee range. And along that vein, we will put the top hat on him. Just walking right in that bush with Sylvanas. Horrible positioning mistake by Sylvanas. Will she get punished? It looks like no, she will not. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's back out of there, bro. Be careful. And no reason to die for that. Alright, so we're in middle lane. And we need to try to engineer ourselves a situation where we can hopefully soak some EXP in a lane that's empty, and keep pushing them off. Wow, this slug is really going to town. Get out of your ringer. Take pressurized glands, increase our AoE radius. Need to get close to Raynor, buddy. There, we got his passive to pop. And we did lose that chest, but that's okay. Just retreat, stay safe, get this lane pushed out. Drop the pressurized gland on him. And maybe come to top. I feel like Tassadar is going to have some issues pushing this lane out, so we can help him keep it pushed. The slugs will do a little bit of work, and I'll make sure to pay attention as well. And Lyric went down. So we're going to do what we can to preserve the ammo in these turrets, keep things pushed, soak up what EXP we can, got the rest of that wave, that's good. Taking a little damage from Sylvanas, I'm not sure what that was from, but it's okay. Nazeeba's a little polymorphed. Get on Lili, give her the shield, hopefully keep her from taking too much damage. And a little damage on target. You see that extra damage from Abathur just managed to push Diablo off. It's really important. Ended up helping out quite a bit. Help Lyric clear out this camp real quick. Speed the process up a little bit. Got a talent. We're gonna go with Adrenal Overload. A little more attack speed on Lyric throughout the course of this game should be beneficial. Keep pushing the lanes out. One thing I try to focus on as Abathur is keeping real good map awareness, and that's why I like to sit in sort of top lane, middle lane. That way I can get my toxic nests in these bushes, give us a little bit of vision. And looks like it's all quiet up top. No, Sylvanas is still here. I was going to burrow over there and sort of passively soak up some EXP, but it's just not in the cards. Just pushed out, do what we can. Meanwhile, in the middle, you have an epic battle going on. Maybe this Lili will get a little bit aggressive. Yeah, now we're good. Assist me! Cannot leave Sylvanas alone in the lane. There's just too much pushing potential there. Try to shield this tower, put a little damage on her. Yeah, get out of here. Not really what I want to be spending my time doing. Maybe I get on Lyric here. No, that was a really big Power Blast coming out of KT. Well, Sylvanas pushing our base into the ground. Hopefully those toxic nests will go off. Yeah, there we go. Again, not the most effective use of my time. If I could get a teammate up here, we need to stop Sylv. Cannot let her AFK push a lane. Increased stab range and damage, that should be useful for us. We're gonna end up getting 3 stab charges at, I forget which level it is. Spatial efficiency, that's one, level 13. Do what we can to shield and save Tassadar, get him out of the situation there. And, get on Lyric, try to get a little damage out. Right now our team is very behind. Actually, more importantly than that, I need to get to bottom and start soaking this EXP. I need to get us caught up in levels. They're going to have level 10 for way too long. Zebo going bottom negates what I was trying to do there, but what are you going to do? They're just really out pushing us in lane right now.
Well then, who's got the coin for me services?
And rightly so. They believe that their team is going to try and turn in. Hopefully we can make something happen on this one, which I do not believe will be the case, seeing as how they have level 10 already. End up zoning us off of it. We're gonna get a toxic nest in there. I got a good bit of damage on Raynor, managed to pop his passive, but it's not going to be enough. Just need to get out of there. So, level 10. And meanwhile, at the very least, I'm able to soak up quite a bit of EXP on bottom, and also in top lane now. That's the best I can do for my team right now, is just try to contribute this EXP, get us to level 10. Slow down their push as much as I can.
Looks like your enemies all paid up. Fire, you blackguards! Show these last numbers what we're made of!
And I think we're going to end up going with Monstrosity to try to push these lanes out. This would be a good first place for it. Okay, maybe? Oh. Ultimate Evolution, rather, is what I will be taking, because I am good at this game. Narrowly avoiding getting owned by Raynor there. And honestly, that's probably the better bet for us. Yeah, get slapped. I'm going to need to add as much damage to the situation as I can. But same thing, gonna go straight up the top. It's a little more dangerous up here, but can sort of AFK, absorb EXP till Sylvanas shows up, pushes me back out. The pressure around map right now is just incredible. Here's a situation where I might be able to get something done. At least get a little extra damage out. If not, give us a winning situation, then give us an okay one. Sylvanas is coming. Yeah, I got caught out a little bit. She ulted me. That's fine. I deserve that one. But on the bright side, our team managed to do at least a little bit in that team fight. We are going to end up losing these chests. I tell you what, man, Sylvanas has been allowed to just push down this lane all game long. And the team's sort of just doing a lot of irrelevant fighting. Not necessarily the best choice to completely leave her uncontested. And then we come down the bottom lane, hopefully soak up this XP. Push the lane out a little bit. That is about the best we can do at this point. Gonna bounce up the top, push this out, get a little more EXP for our team. Fortunately made a poor choice of which minion to take over there. Come down, try to maybe do a little something for Lyric. He got out at least. And we have Ultimate Evolution up for whenever another team fight pops off, which I'm not really sure what's going on down there. It's my job to know what's going on down there, but that's just a lot of irrelevant fighting going on. There's not a whole lot I can do to support it. Especially when Lyric's in beast mode. Siege minions pushing down bottom lane. Not a whole lot we can do to stop them. Did get a new talent though. Got a spatial efficiency. Maybe we'll be able to get some work done with that. You know, I'm a little less than hopeful. Especially now we got siege minions charging in. We'll be able to clear these out at the very least.
Must not delay.
And just try to soak up what EXP I can. Push the lanes what I can. Right now our team is getting absolutely crushed. A 3-level difference is enormous. And, you know, you all have played this game before. You know, it's nothing new. Just team composition doesn't work very well. You have very little damage. You know, 2 supports. I guess a tank roll. Need to defend against this boss. That is our priority right now. And just play the catch-up game. Hopefully they don't end up killing us before we can catch up in levels. You know, by the time we get to 20, if we get to 20, we should be at least a little bit caught up. But you know, they're getting all of our bruiser camps. They got an unbelievable number of coins. Their lead's pretty big at this point. But you just keep doing what you can. No sense getting frustrated. A little camp on camp action down there. Zebu got ganked mercilessly. Very much deserved that.
Destination confirmed.
Huge wave pushing down top. Huge wave pushing down bottom. Really fallen apart. Well, having implied that it hadn't fallen apart since the very beginning.
Looks like your foe beat you to it. Let this be a lesson to you. Choose a talent.
Must obey.
Yeah. No, nobody likes watching or losing a playing, or nobody likes watching or playing a losing game, but you know they happen. Can't win everyone. Need to be very careful not to get jumped at this point. I guess we'll throw the ultimate evolution on Niziba. Looks like they're pitching for a fight. My team. I don't know if we've given up at this point, but we're definitely not doing everything we could to survive. Use Naziba's pushing ability to try to push us out a little bit, since I was about to go down anyway. We got siege minions pushing in. We can get spawn locust group just to try to push us out a little bit. Go locust, go! Push back a little bit. And we are still fighting up here. I'm not sure why that is. Ended up chasing him into nearly death. But what do you do? Keep on playing. Get that EXP where you can. Do what you can. Get a slug on out of here, man. They're coming. They're coming hard. But there's only 3 of them. Now we're going to do the Abathur baits, which you do is you put the top hat on somebody, and they go in and engage and get themselves killed, like so. You abolish yourself of all blame for it. That's pretty much game at this point. Press all the buttons. GG. Let's try it, boys.
The baby, a cruel mistress.
Now, as far as post-game stats go, I can't feel too bad about my 12,000 EXP contribution and 73,000 siege damage. You know, that helps out your team a lot. You know, Abathur's one of his big jobs is siege damage, pushing back lanes, but especially EXP contribution. As far behind as we were, we would have been much further behind if I hadn't been soaking in lanes like I was. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.